this podcast will explore and will enjoy for the easy way to improve your English. So before we going to know our special guest, I will introduce myself first. So I'm a subject court, so you can call me Saha. So today we have the special guest. We'll explore and we'll share about his experience, how to speak English, how to explore English to be easy and fun to learn English. So welcome our special guest.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm really glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Let me introduce myself. The short introduction. My name is Yuri Zeno, and I'm from Indonesia. You can call me Yuri. Currently, I'm studying Kuala University. My program study international management international.
Yeah. So how long have you been in Thailand?
I have been here around 8 months.
So what about the culture talk or the new experience that you got from Thailand?
I got a lot of the experience. Well, the first thing I learned about the new culture. Not only the new culture, I learned about the food in here. So it's a little bit different with my country. My country is spicy and salty, but in here a little bit sour.
Yes.
So I try to adopt my tone in
So
here.
we are grateful to invite you for this our podcast. So we are going to explore about the role of grammar. So before we going to talk about your grammar, I have a simple question to ask you. So the first question, what made you want to learn English in the beginning?
The simple question is, I want to speak with the older people. And I want to understand the movie, and I want to understand the song when I was singing. So that is the simple question.
The second question, how do you feel when you can understand or speak English? Is at the level of well or
Yes, yes. Of course, I'm very happy. I feel happy I can speak English. And because I can express myself better, I can speak more, so make the people understand what I want to say, and I understand what people say to me.
yes, and also me, I feel I become too confident when I can understand myself and other people. Yes. Next question, do you think English is useful or for your future? Why?
Of course, English is very useful because it helped me a lot. English. I can, for example, I can study here, study abroad because I can speak English. And if we can speak English, we can get a lot of opportunity to find a good job. So of course, it's good for useful for our future.
That means like English is your opportunity to study.
Yes.
Wow.
Alhamdulillah.
Next question, do you have a role model or speaks English and inspire you?
Yes, for the inspire me, who is inspired me he is my lecturer, and he can speak English very well, and he teach me a lot about the English. So that's why he pushed me to speak English, and he taught me you have to go to study abroad. That's why.
And also me, I have my inspiration from online teacher. Yes, I feel like when I'm studying in the classroom, I don't understand anything.
Okay.
I don't understand the grammar, the how to pronunciation this word, this sentence.
Not only you, brother. For me also.
Yes.
Sometimes we confuse, right?
Yes, I think social media can make us improve our English.
Yeah.
So for the last question,
Yes.
how does learning English make you feel about other culture?
Yes, it makes me more open and interested in learning about the new culture. I think that English makes me feel, because when I can speak English, I can ask everything about the other culture to understand the other feelings, the other culture, to open our mind and respect.
When it comes to the culture, it has a different accent, right?
Of course,
From
of course.
Chinese, from Indonesia, and from
Yes.
Thailand, we have a different
Exactly.
accents.
Exactly.
So grammar might sound boring, might sound like difficult. Some people think that grammar is difficult. I don't want to try to speak English or learning English anything and anyone. So, do you have the way to make it easy or fun to improve your English?
One of the main key is don't afraid to make mistake. Make mistake is make our progress. So don't afraid to make mistake. Every step we make mistake, we move to forward to improve our English. So that's one of my main key.
Yeah, try to make a lot of mistakes because yes, I agree with you because mistake can make we can learn from that mistake. Yeah, so next part is about learning that part, but we have a special guest from our group member. So now please welcome Yas. Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast under the topic Back to the Past, Mastering Past Tenses. And now we are in section 2 or part 2 with special guest Giri Suseno. Welcome back again. So how do you feel with the first part?
Whoa, I'm very happy because that's good. Make me a lot of the brainstorm with your friends. That's good, I think.
Yeah, seems like you are
inspired.
enjoying so much.
Yeah.
And you mentioned about food in Thailand. I want you to name 3 favorite Thai food. What do you like to eat?
Tom yum.
Tom yum.
And the two is the mango sticky rice.
Yes.
And the last one is the yellow rice.
Yellow rice.
You know yellow rice with the
biryani, right?
biryani.
And now you're Thai people already.
Yes, the Thai people.
It's a great thing that you enjoy our country, Thailand. And in this section, we're going to focus on grammar. When it comes to grammar, of course, when it comes to English structure, everything seems complicated. But we are here to figure out grammar together. No matter we are doing mistake or not, but we are going to figure out and discuss together. Before we get into grammar, I would like you to introduce your book. See, like you bring a book.
Yes.
What is that about? Could you
Is it a
introduce
book?
your book? Yes.
The dictionary I book from Indonesia. This is the dictionary, the Indonesia to English translate. So I hope it is the dictionary. Perhaps I think this book will help me to do podcast with Ilyas.
Yeah, you may see it.
Yes, sure.
It's very beautiful, the design, and also colorful inside. Yes, that's a great thing that you are like always learn something new.
Yes, every day I'm learning.
Okay, before going to the grammar content, I would like to ask you some question. How do you feel to learn grammar?
Learn grammar, it's very difficult, very difficult because we didn't just only remember the formula, but we have to practice the formula. Even though we can remember, when we try to speak with the people, we blank, we forget it all. So that's why it's not only remember, try to practice.
Yes, we have to understand that.
Yes.
I saw a quote from Instagram. It says that be brave enough to be bad at something new.
Yeah.
And that's very powerful quote because we are always a beginner at a new thing, and that's okay. So let's get to the grammar. So in past tenses, we have 4 categories, guys. The first one is that simple past. Second one is past continuous. The third one is past perfect. And the last one is past perfect continuous. Let's figure out together. So let's start with the simple past. So in this past, we're going to talk about something that already happened in the past. For example, in present we say, I go to school. She goes to a library. But in past tense we say,
I say I walk to school every day. Yesterday.
yes, that is the way how we use past tense. We talk about something that already happened. That is simple past. Like I woke up this morning at 6. I went to school by bus.
I drank this water.
Yes, it's a very delicious word.
Yeah.
The second one is past continuous. We talk about something happening at a specific time in the past. Subject plus was verb or and plus verb ing. For example, I was sleeping at 10 p.m. last night. And the third one have past perfect. Subject plus had and
Okay.
past verb 3.
Okay, sure.
We talk about an action happened before another past action. For example, I have finished my homework before my mom came home. Do you think this sentence is correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, exactly. Or another example, I had eaten breakfast before the bus came. Yes, that's the way how we use past perfect. A little bit complicated, right?
Yes, the completed.
But don't worry. And the last one, past perfect continuous. We have subject plus had been and plus verb ing. So we're going to talk about long action continuing until another past action happened. For example, I have been studying for 3 hours before dinner. It seems like very complicated. And another example, they have been waiting since morning. So we already talked about 4 categories of grammar. Do you think it's complicated?
A little bit complicated because sometimes when we the real of the situation, sometimes we just only use which one we want. We cannot like divide it which one. This like a flow in the river, right?
Yes, exactly. Because the purpose of the language
It's
is
the communication.
yes, exactly. That is the heart of the language. Seems like you're from Indonesia and I'm very interested
Yes.
in a language. So, what is your first language?
My first language. This is the fun fact. Actually, Indonesia has a lot of the language. The local language. Indonesia has 300 local language.
Wait, 300 local.
Local language. Every ethnic, they have local language.
That's 300 languages.
300 language.
Insane because
Yeah.
how can they communicate together? Normally in Indonesia, do they focus on grammar since the kids started to learn English?
They focus with grammar and remember a lot of vocabulary.
Wow.
Grammar and vocabulary.
Do you think it's good to let the kid focus on grammar since they were young to learn English?
Good or not good, it depends on the how much time they spend to learn. If you spend more than 1,000 hours, that's a good, I think. Even though, so 1,000 time, 1,000 hours, you have to separate. Or maybe the 200 times you learn about the grammar, 200 times you learn about the practice speaking, 200 times you learn about listening, 200 times you learn about the writing. So you have to separate. The more you learn, the more you understand.
That's a great advice, guys. I think we can take your advice
Yeah.
and adapt into our staff learning. And I think the end is coming for our section. So we have to wrap up the past tense before we close our part.
Okay.
So may I ask you, how many categories of past tenses?
There are 4 categories.
Yes, that's correct. The first one is simple past. We talk about something that already happened in the past. To be clear, I go to school. In past tense, we say
I went to school.
correctly, exactly. So we are more understandable. And the second one is past continuous. Subject plus was verb and plus ing. We talk about something happening at a specific moment. For example, I am sleeping at 10 p.m.
I was sleeping at 10 p.m. Right?
Bro, yes, we are figuring it out
Yeah.
together. And the third one is past perfect. Subject plus had and plus verb 3. We talk about an action happened before another past action. Again, I have finished my homework before my mom come home.
I had finished my homework before my mom come home.
Yes, exactly. Before my mom came home.
Yes. Okay.
And the last one, past perfect continuous. This is a little bit complicated. Most one. We talk about long action, continuing until another past action. Okay. I have been studying for 3 hours before dinner.
I had been studying before dinner.
Yes, correctly. Yes, I think we have the same understanding of grammar. So it seems like I'm so enjoyable to have conversation with you. But the end has come. Okay, do you have any advice before we close our section?
Advice?
Yes.
just never give up.
Wow, that's a powerful quote. Just never give up. Bye bye.
Bye bye guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Past Tense Challenge. I'm Rose and I'm Amy. And of course, the special guest is Giris. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, let's begin. The first game that we're gonna play is fix the sentence. For example, is she didn't go to the store, right? And which word incorrect in the past tense sentence that we're gonna find it and you make it correct sentence. The first sentence is we go to the store yesterday, but it is closed.
We went to the store yesterday, but it was closed.
Yes. You run all the way home from school.
He ran all the way home from school.
You bring a gift for my birthday.
She brought a gift for my birthday.
They have a great time at the party last night.
They had a great time at the party last night.
I see a good movie on television yesterday.
I saw a good movie on television yesterday.
The dog slept on the bed all day.
The dog slept on the bed all day.
I get a new phone for Christmas.
I got a new phone for Christmas.
The company grew a lot last year.
The company grew a lot last year.
She woke up early to watch the sunrise.
She woke up early to watch the sunrise.
I know the answer to the question.
I knew the answer to the question.
He threw the ball for his friend.
He threw the ball to his friend.
And it is our first game. For this part, we are going to change the simple tense to past tense. Focus on past tense. After that, I will continue the sentence until we'll end. I will start first. I went to Malaysia for travel.
Rose, you continue?
Yes.
Ladies first.
Okay. And I saw the most beautiful building at Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, this is my turn.
Yes.
And after that, I went to the shopping at the Twin Tower.
I was enjoying on my trips.
Then Rose.
They had been for a long trip.
So this is my turn. So I was grateful for this moment with both of these, the girl.
Alright, so this grammar game, do you think this game is joyful?
Of course, joyful with the special people.
Yes, thank you for playing game.
Thank you guys. See you.
Today we talk about English learning, the past tense, and have fun with grammar. Yes, remember to practice every day and don't afraid to make mistakes. It's part of learning.
So how do you feel about this special podcast?
Yeah, I feel happy. I got a lot of the insightful today about the past sentence. That's good.
Yes, you see my enjoy with our podcast. And for today, we have to say goodbye. Thanks for listening to Back to the Past, Mastering the Past, and see you next time. Bye. Yeah.
Vamos yo pulang, jalannya keloyoran. Kunile taliti, bibin Paris ngarep dewi. Parisane minggo, sekuni kok malah desa. Paris ngarep